Yo, it's me, Critsy! Welcome back to Halloween! It's a spooky season in real life. I mean, it doesn't have to be spooky season for you if you like scary games. Today, I'm playing Psychopomp. Psychopomp GOLD. Specifically, I only found out about this game within like a couple weeks of Psychopomp GOLD releasing. So I kind of got a little bit of a demo with the first one. I didn't get far enough to discover much story content. I just got far enough to like really love the vibe of this game. So I've been looking forward to Halloween season. I also got other games to play, but like I don't know, it's unprecedented for me to play spooky games, you know? Let me turn this down a teensy bit. Just a teensy bit. Just a tiny bit. Anyway, you know, it's unprecedented for me to play scary games. But I also got like gosh. I don't know. Right now the focus is Psychopomp GOLD. Maybe I might talk about other things I got later. But for now, I want to show you the cool Psychopomp game. If you don't know, the real-life meaning of a Psychopomp is, like, imagine the Grim Reaper, or, like, the Angel of Death, or, like, gosh, I can't think of any other Grim Reaper-like figures, but that's what the Psychopomp is. It's, like, the thing that escorts you when you die. You know, and pretty much every culture has one of those, so it has its own, like, overarching name. That's a Psychopomp, is the thing that takes you when you die. So that's a fun name. Let's get started. What the heck happened to the Earth? It's got a big bite. Everyone everywhere has secrets. Did you know that everyone has a special power and they're keeping it secret from you? But I won't stand for that. That's why I've made a helmet. I call it Machine That Lets Me Read People's Minds When I Want To, or Psychopomp for short. Something happened when I put it on. It didn't let me read people's minds, but it did let me see something else. A world that was hidden from me, that everyone knew about. A world hidden in plain sight with all sorts of animals and creatures and shapes. There were catacombs underneath every public government building. I will not allow any more secrets to be kept from me. And that's the story. I made myself a special helmet that lets me see the unseen world. Oh, is that not the Earth? Or are we like on... Is that the Earth? Are we like on the moon right now? Okay, maybe we can have it a little bit louder than this. I love the soundtrack though. Anyway, so it's like a, you know, one of those classic point and click tank control games. You're in the world. I don't recall it looking like this last time. No, I mean, I could be mistaken. I just don't recall there being water last time. So let's see, we got the look button, the talk button, the touch button, and the hammer. The hammer button. I sure hope I won't have to do a lot of hammering, because I'm nice, right? I'm a nice person. I got a big old smile. Dude, can you get out of here? Thanks. Items are important. Talk to the key. Last time I played a game with controls like that was, I have no mouth, and I must scream. Man, I keep forgetting to put that on a playlist. I gotta put that on a playlist somewhere. Creature? A slug? You can talk to people and many other things. Oh, that's a people? She's got no arms. I believe there's a way to activate first person. There we go. Look, the girl doesn't make you think anything one way or another. You feel like she's polite for being that way. Yeah, she's okay. Polite for not making me feel any particular way. I can't take it! It's only gonna get worse and worse. That's okay, let me pet you on the shoulder. Her hair is cold and rough, like hair would be on a night like tonight. Wonder how it tastes, and have to hold back from finding out. I can probably hammer. I feel like a lot of people probably would take the hammer out now, out of curiosity. Like, okay, well, I've tried everything else, but now I have to try the hammer, right? But that button's for scary guys, and that girl's not scary. It make me feel any way, one way or another. Is that grass or toxic? That's grass. What is this big syringe? I have it. Or I took it. I injected it. Hello, tree. Can't give me a description for this tree. Low effort. Some doors need to be opened with items. I think this is like as far as I got into the non-gold version. But I feel like it looked different too. Good work, keep going. There's so much work to be done tonight. Remember, you can hold control. Well, that dog has a zipper. That dog has a zipper. Look at the dog. It's a small white dog. Might be feral. Nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah, that dog's got a... That dog can open. I don't... Woof. Yeah, it doesn't sound normal either. Touch the dog? Maybe don't. Give me a moment. I was just checking something in my recording settings. You pet the dog. He wags his tail and licks your finger. I don't think I want to be licked by that thing. That's the secret antagonist. Dog. Level 1, sewage treatment plant. Level 2, children's hospital. Oh man. Call. Gameplay tip. Sometimes you shouldn't touch things. Real world tip. Have you ever tried asking what your father's true name is? You might be surprised. Help. Some creatures do not like light. Real world tip. Every building from hospitals to homes contains a room that acts as the heart of the building, delivering blood and nutrients throughout the building's extremities. Try to find your house's heart. Do I have a room in the basement? There's like a room in my basement. Like I've got the main basement, which is what we use for storage, and then there's like the root cellar from like the 1800s that's got a dirt floor and has never been used. And then there's another room that has been bricked up with only a small opening right at the ceiling, no lights inside, no idea where it goes, but it leads out of the property. So, I don't know, maybe my house's heart is in there. Gameplay tip. Not every enemy is a friend. Real world tip. Trees are not the only organisms capable of inoculation. Deer, whales, and humans are also perfectly capable. What's inoculation mean? Two trees grow in proximity to each other and become morphologically joined. So that's when trees grow so close that they become one tree. I don't want to do that with anyone. But yeah, that probably can happen to humans, but not... probably only in the womb. It's not hard to enter a public building. The buffoon who invented locks and windows has never heard of a hammer. Girl gets the overwhelming urge to break into a government property, and she chooses the sewage treatment plant. So, like, was that the Earth that we saw above us? Or was it, like, did the moon get a chunk taken out of it? Or are we living on the moon? Knock, knock. Oh, maybe hammer. It's not working. Okay. That door looks unlocked. Nope, it's got 2 bars. Even more bars than the other one. Why is the light moving? Huh? What is the light? Weird. Are these pipes supposed to be all rusty? I don't think the sewage treatment plant should be covered in rust. Water treatment. Human waste is being processed and cleaned, made acceptable for consumption again. Chemicals being added to the chemicals to remove chemicals. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'd probably drink that. If water treatment is for our safety and concern, why is there an elevator heading straight to the human waste? What could be hidden down there? Interesting question. Probably innocent machinery and stuff. Pumps and valves and things. And if it's such a big secret, why is it so easy to go down there, sick fucks? Sick fucks! They want me to go down into the sewer elevator. They want me to go down into the human waste. I know it. I can feel it. Why else would they put the elevator right here, wide open, behind a locked door? I like that. The loading, I wish it didn't freeze, but it's cool. How old are these sewers? What the heck? Like... This looks like some ancient Romans used it as a sewer. Something down there. Who's that over there? They've been inoculated. You know, I also downloaded a roguelike by this guy. Which is pretty fun. But it's like really, it's kind of simplistic, so I'm not sure whether to put it on my channel or not. The double-stalked thing looks at you with all of its eyes. It seems to beckon to you. Oh, hello! My, aren't you a cute one? Say, isn't there nothing better than being tangled up? Would you like to be tangled up? Thanks. But I feel like that would impede me. I'm too busy for an Oscar. Oh, God, what the fuck? Excuse me, sir. Would you like to talk about this? Alright, you've given me no choice. Kill. Should I have done that? Was that guy in his right mind? Was that a murder or self-defense? I mean, it looked like he was trying to get me, but for all I know, he could have been high out of his mind, and I just killed him, even though he was delirious. Mr. Faceman. Should I be, like, saving it or anything? Or is this like a roguelike experience here? Am I gonna... What? The blood speaks? Well, looks a little worse for wear. I do have a hammer. Hello. Talking to a wall won't do any good. They tend to be awful at conversations. The wall screamed when I put it down. It has an eye. Anyway, this guy's got a roguelike too. It's called... Gosh, what was it? I've been playing it a bunch. Why don't I know the name off the top of my head? You got a sword. It's like you bunny hop, right? It's like bunny hop based. Okay, it's got like... Imagine Source Engine movement, but like... frictionless. It's called Dreamwild, there we go. And you go through, like, different dimensions with a sword, and you have, like, Zelda rules, where you only have projectiles if you're at full health. And there's, like, tons of enemies that are constantly spawning around you. So it's, like, it's kind of simplistic, but I enjoy booting it up and listening to music and stuff. April 19th. I feel like I just woke up the other day for the first time. I have memories before Sunday, but they feel so hazy, so much less vivid. I feel so awake now, so real that I can't stop smiling. Something good has happened. It's happened! My first self-portrait! Someone got born the other day, I guess. Oh, sorry, that was a couple months ago. That was April. Open up. Do you think that was the guy I killed? He just got born. He's so happy. Well, obviously I go this direction, right? Excuse me, sir. I'm gonna need to ask you to back off. Is it coming? Or... That's such a cute face. You want to talk this over? You can still get out of the way. No. Oh, I meant to switch over to my hand to see if I could touch or whatever. Another syringe. But I don't know. Do I need it? What is that being depicted? Oh, they got hotkeys down there. Are you friend or foe? Got a pretty normal face, but you're also a creature. The Thrite woman looks angry, but mostly tired. Thrite. Little pangolin creature. Ah, you startled me. This holy place has been overrun by those sparkle-eyed freaks. I can barely do anything to keep them away. Touch. You reach out to playfully yank at her hair, but she doesn't let you. She's mean. Why would she do that? She's mean. Won't let me play with her hair. So is this outside or inside a big room? Visitor church? Hiss! I wanted to go up into the second stories. The NPCs in the roguelike I was mentioning, there's one that looks very similar to the sparkled-eyed freaks. And they're a shopkeeper in that one. Oh, hey. We made it back here. What? I must have gone backwards. Oh, the left thing is my stamina bar. Here we go. This is the way we want to go. Oh, that's the elevator. That's why I was confused. Is it? Yo, what? Oh, hey. This was closed previously. Alright. Makes sense. The dungeon layout is reminding me of a medieval for some reason. Maybe it's just like the similar, like, filter, the PlayStation filter over it that's reminding me of it. iron boxes. More thrites. The Thrite woman is old, but her eyes are still alert and aware. I remember when I was young, we would run around these stone halls. Ah, they were beautiful. Can you imagine that? It seems so long ago, but I remember the smell of fresh air. So are these Thrites like the original inhabitants of these catacombs, but they're being used for sewer treatment now? I'll give you a little pat on the head. The Thrite woman backs away from your touch. Nobody's letting me touch them. Hello. You're bigger. The Thrite woman stares back at you, suspicious of your intentions. Watch your step wayward. The bridge is out. I've been throwing rocks into this chasm for hours, and I haven't heard one hit the bottom. Oh boy. Can't just walk forward anyway? Why would you inhibit my freedom like that? Poke. You reach out to touch her face, but the Thrite woman bats your hand, shooting you an accusatory stare. I'll probably have to find some way of raising the bridge or something. Another game that I've been I got for this Halloween, I mentioned at the start of the video, I didn't feel like talking about them already. I got Golden Light, which has been on my wish list for a while. It's like a roguelike that generates horror levels and stuff. Do we have a map? So I'm going in a circle a bunch. Anyway, it's like a... Oh, fun. It's like a horror roguelike, where you're like inside a big living maze that wants to keep you there. And like if you fight enemies and stuff, the maze will get angry at you and spawn more difficult challenges and stuff. But like the reason I'm reluctant for it is because it's like really grody. Like there's a lot of meat in that game. And blood. And squirming. And eyeballs. And the ending's weird. But I got it for this year. I spent money on it. So I went up here, right? That's where I found the church, I think. Maybe I gotta get tangled up. You try to touch the stalked thing, but it grabs your hand. You just barely manage to pull your hand free at the last moment. I can't get all tangled up. Alright, fair enough. If I go on deeper? Oh, there's a key door that I don't recognize. Whoa, 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 whoa! Tongue! Oh, fuck! Big tongue! Oh, my health. I ought to revisit that church. I'm halfway down. What is that thing? The nugget looks at you in a pleasantly way. Hello. It's simply so fun to live off human waste. We funnel human byproduct into our queen, who in turn replicates the raw material into flesh and milk for us. Okay. I don't want to meet your queen, probably. You regret touching the nugget. Your hands are covered in greasy slime now. Oh, I can't handle getting stuff on my hands in real life. I'd be panicking right now. If I touched something and grease coated my hands after. I'm getting a bad feeling about this long, straight tunnel. Looks like one of the spark-eyed freaks. Maybe. Possibly. Or is it? No, it's just a little guy. Just a little guy. Hello. It's moving around in a way that really pisses you off. Ah! Ah! My key! My special key! The Queen gave it to me! My special love gave it to me! If anyone else ever took it, I'd explode! I'd be so mad! Yeah, it did happen. Oof, not smiling anymore. I should have probably hammered that guy before he exploded, but I can't just kill an innocent creature. Even if it did really, really piss me off. The way it was moving, oh my god. Listen, none of you come up in me moving like that. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright? If you claim to be a fan of mine, never approach me moving like that. But, like, that guy didn't know, so I couldn't just, like... I couldn't exactly just mercilessly hammer a guy that doesn't even know that he's about to commit a fatal offense. And this is why I walked all the way back. So are the thrites like the... Oh, do I have to use them in my inventory or something? Oh. Unknown syringe. Use it. Oh, there we go. Now I'm feeling better. What happened to the other syringe I picked up before? I'm feeling a little better, but not like super better. I wonder if I'm playing poorly. I thought this was the way. Here we go. Now, do I want to unlock the upper door or the lower door? Queen key, a rusted but very special key. It worked! Is that the queen? Oh boy. And she just, what, sits right underneath a guillotine conveniently sized for her gigantic head. She just happens to hang out right underneath a guillotine. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna use it, because, like, that would be murder. And these nuggets, they need their queen. Or else they will die. Oh, they're giving me health items. Wow, thanks, nuggets. Look at them, they're giving me gifts. I can't kill these guys. Now I feel better. Thank you. The royal nugget looks at you with an air of slimy confidence. The royal nugget looks at you with an air of pomp and circumstance. Her form has taken up the entire room, swollen from years of gestation and propagation. After all this time, look at that lovely smile. She's still having a good time over here. She's not at all suffering. Hey, buddy. Ooh, hee hee hee, is it time for me to go? Nah. Why would I activate the guillotine? Heavy is the crown. The guillotine has been set since before the queen was born, and will be set for many generations of milk babies like her to come. She was a good queen. However, like all good queens, she must eventually be recycled. Do us a favor and use those hands of yours to get the job done. Ooh, hee hee, is it time for me to go? Don't you guys need your milk, baby? Do I need to get past her? You guys sure? Welcome to the Nugget Kingdom. Sorry, Queendom. Here, the free nuggets eat their waste and live happy. Basically. I got my hammer out. I'm ready. Full health, hammer's out. Anyone down here, they're gonna get the ride of their life. Oh, there he is. Cool. This game's got, like, flesh and body horror and stuff. And eyeballs, probably. There's probably gonna be eyeballs. But, like, the difference between, like, this one and the one that I'm, like... Oh. The difference between, like, this one and the one that I'm reluctant to play on my channel is, like, it's... I don't know, less edgy. Is that weird? Like, it feels more normal for my channel to play this game. This game isn't normal, by any means, but it feels more normal to play this game on my channel than like a explicitly icky horror game. But at the same time, I did spend money on it already. Yo, another syringe. The big thing is, like, one of the endings is, like, sexually explicit in a way that makes me really uncomfortable. You know, if you've watched my Witcher videos, that kind of thing makes me really uncomfortable on my channel. To the point where I've scrapped entire episodes of The Witcher because Geralt just couldn't keep it in his pants. And like it's explicit in a horror way, which is what leads me to be reluctant about uploading it, you know? I don't even know how to activate that guillotine. Do I gotta hammer it? No. Oh fuck, I'm sorry. You okay? Pretty sure somebody else has asked how to activate the guillotine before, so if I get stuck, I can always look it up. One thing horror games with, like, flesh and eyeballs and things merging together and old dilapidated spaces, something about that, you know, I don't really mention it a lot on my channel, but my mother was an artist. Yeah, it was. I never covered that on my channel because it was a little sad. But, hello. Yeah, she was an artist, and her style was all about that kind of stuff. Yo! Like, she would start a lot of her pictures by, like, making a central eyeball, you know? What is that thing? Should I be scared of it, or... You're really interesting looking. I'm glad that we can be friends. Pseudo two-dimensional! Symbolic man. You might think you're in pain, but I have been here a lot longer than you. Eventually it all becomes quiet and returns to symbols. Okay. Oh, another syringe. Yoink! Dr. Edgerton. I apologize, but this doesn't make any sense. I can't wrap my hand around it. All measurements, trajectory, mass, they're all consistent with a planet noticeably smaller than Earth. There's no way Earth lost mass, did it? And what of the Earth that now hangs in the sky? It, too, looks just like our planet, but far smaller, closer in the size to a moon. We don't see how you can deny all of this. Your claim that all of this is simply caused by equipment failure or operator error is absurd. I understand the desire to be skeptical, and I respect that what you have done over the years, but at some point we need to start looking directly in front of our faces. You are in denial of the situation we have found ourselves in. Somebody did take a bite out of the Earth. The Earth is smaller. And to confirm, that is Earth in the sky. So how did we end up here? Hello. Found our way to this pipe. That's neat. That background elements you can actually get to. Another level element that reminds me of a medieval. It's probably like an achievement or something for killing everything. I mean, why else would they give you the option to hammer anything you want? One moment. I was just hesitant about, like, the Queen, you know? I'm unsure if this is, like, the end of the level. Hey, I fixed the bridge. The Thright Woman looks severely disappointed, mostly in herself. The bridge was raised, but there was nothing over here. I had hoped maybe food was here that I could bring to my village, but I suppose it was just a pipe dream. All that's here is a lousy, rusty lever. Oh, I think I found the guillotine. At least I didn't have to witness it. Ooh, little lag spike when I turned around. Wonder what that was. Oh. Oh. You reach out to touch your face, but the right woman bats you away. Wham! 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 Bam! Blam! Blam-a-lam! Bam! Kapow! Slam! Just practicing for when a monster shows up. Wham! See, if there was a guy around this corner, he would have been boned. That would have been the end of his line. Oh man. Poor queen. What is this? Is this the milk baby? Can you imagine? Holy shit! That was not the intention. Examine? I can't examine it. Talk? Take. You got an egg of the earth! I dropped it in the hole. Well, that earth egg sure is, found its way to the earth. I have an actual home. I expect that to take me to the main menu. Oh, was that where the key went? Oh, we have found something in our house. Oh, there's another doorway. And this thing. Cerebrospinal fluid at 80%. What is it? What is that thing? Yeah, I get the feeling that's what these things are what the green keys are for. I feel like I should have looked around a little more in the sewer. I don't know if I was totally done. I'm so damn tired of this. Tired of what? Look around you. Look at how gray it all is. More? You have more to say? Well, I found where to use the keys. Poop tip. Make sure to use items sparingly. Real world tip. Inanimate objects feel pain. Make sure to hit them against things as hard as you can, because they deserve it. So what's the call thing for? I wonder. Oh, I found out how to unfull screen it. That's not what I was wondering. I guess next time we're gonna go to the children's hospital. That'll be normal to do while wearing a helmet that makes me see things. Maybe I belong in a hospital.